Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel, my blog. I think the last time, my last video, I spoke about having some kind of exhaust leak and that I thought it was the header or the downpipe. I mean, I was just guessing, and I finally got under the car. So I wanted to show you guys what I found, and it didn't take very long to figure out what the issue was. I think you can probably see right here the Berk test pipe, and it's got a huge crack right about there. It's like halfway. It looks like it's about halfway through the whole rear part section of the where the resonator and the disconnecting pipe is. So I knew what I was hearing. It was an exhaust leak for sure because I've had them before. I know what they sound like. So didn't take very long. So, and the other day I actually went under there with the mirror, with the telescoping mirror, and a flashlight, and I checked everywhere I could on the DC header. So it's actually holding up. Very surprised that it is, but hey, it wasn't the header this time. Remember the other little leak I had on the header though? That's what the exhaust shop I took it to did for me, and from what I can tell, I think it's still good, but maybe when I turn on the car later, I'll check it with a automotive stethoscope, and I'll show you guys how I do that when I try to find exhaust leaks. I'm not going to use the smoker in this case. I'm going to use a different method because I know exactly where it is. The smoker is just fine when you have no idea where the leak is. Well, anyways, so DC header is holding up, I believe, and I don't think this one is cracked, but it doesn't matter because they both have to come out. So I've been trying to get my money back for these through PayPal. I'm still within their protection time of 180 days or whatever it is, so I should get my money back. Not worry about that. So yeah, more issues. Now, if these did have the transmission bracket which goes there, I'm sure they would have held up. But anyways, so what did I get as a replacement? Here's the box, and I'm not gonna say what they are. Maybe you can guess just by looking at the box. Well, let's check it out. I have not opened these. I got them the other day, but I wanted to do unbox them in this video. So let's see what we are dealing with here. What are these? Let me set this down when I do this. Can you guess what these are yet? Z1 test pipes, non-resonated. These are probably going to be a hell of a lot louder, but oh well, that's okay. They look like they tried to clean them up. Probably not the best job, but it should be okay. This one kind of looks the same, but we'll see. So they look pretty good, and most important, they have the bracket, transmission bracket, so I get to reinstall the bracket. That'll give this more support, and hopefully we won't have the weld cracking on these like the Berks did. So let's see how the other one looks. Outside, these are some like pretty nice looking welds, very evenly. Everything looks beefy. Even this bracket's nice and thick. They didn't use like thin, cheap metal. Hopefully, they everything fits right without any modifications. There's some metal right there I'm gonna have to take off. But other than that, everything looks pretty okay. I mean, over here, it looks like some of the welds from the bracket kind of went through. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but should still be a pretty good flowing. Looks good. Let's look at the hardware. So you have all your screws, your bolts, as you say, your hardware, bolts, nuts, washers. So that's nice, because I do not want to reuse what's on there. And these look like some hell of good exhaust gaskets, not like the ones that came with the Berk. These are really nice and solid. I'm happy about those. And these are just your typical, everybody's seen these before. Hopefully these will hold up. Alright. Other things I gotta do, so in order to get to the top bolt, which is the hardest one to get to, I actually put the nut facing up this way so that I can stake a long extension down this way. I'm gonna have to remove this, the wheels, this plastic wheel. I gotta do an oil change anyways, and the tire rotation. Oil change, tire rotation. Take these off. I gotta clean the filters on the intakes, or at the end of the intake pipes. Haven't cleaned those, been meaning to. I know they're pretty dirty from just driving around the rain and having this open. You can see them in there. Pretty dirty. They look pretty black. So I might as well do it since I have them out. So I'm gonna start with that, and I'm gonna start with the intakes because you gotta spray them down, let them sit for 10 minutes, close them down, then I'll drain the oil, I'll do the oil change, and then I'll do the rest of the work. So let's get started with that. Alright, so the oil change is almost done, and I got everything else off. Luckily, I didn't have to take the intake tubes out because I used this extra long. I had to add a little extension. So this one's really cool because it's 1/2 inch at this end and 3/8 on this side. So you can use a nice beefy breaker bar. So what I did was the top bolt here, I put the nut on this side, all the other ones I left them in the back. So later when I go tighten it, if it just spins, I'm gonna hit it with the impact wrench, and that should pretty much seal the deal. So here it is. Z1 test pipes and Berk resonated test pipe. Obviously these are not resonated. So there's the crack. Stick it to the light. You should be able to see the crack right there really easily now. Oh. It's too much light right there. Let's see if I hit it back. And I'm not even lower yet. That's my fear of not lowering. But yeah, that's another story. Another day, another story. So I believe they're the same size tubing, and I did a test fitting, and it's gonna be kind of tight because the angle here is different than the angle here, just slightly. Alright, I installed everything. I'm gonna start it up, see what happens. Other than that weird rattle at the beginning. Alright, welcome back. It's the next day. Yesterday I was running late to a dinner reservation I had with the family, and I didn't want to be late to that, so I didn't get a chance to test drive, and I didn't want to risk driving it. It's kind of far, 30 minutes to 40 minutes from where I'm at, where the restaurant is. So getting ready to go out and do a test drive. I'd much rather do it now, that I'm not in a rush and I can take my time, and hopefully no issues and everything will go just fine. And so we'll see how the car drives now with these new Z1 Motorsports test pipes without any resonator, any cat, nothing, just straight pipe. So let's go find out. So I am definitely gonna get rid of these the rear axle bags. I'm thinking of going to an exhaust shop and maybe having them put in some kind of MagnaFlow, maybe some MagnaFlow street mufflers, or maybe some race mufflers, I don't know. I'll talk to them. I'll talk to the experts and see what they say. Definitely want a better sound out of this thing. Let's see. Oh, red light. Wow, it looked like it went 7,500 RPM in third gear. That feels pretty good. Oh, some crackling and popping. Tune. So I'm thinking of after doing this, I have to do some logs for Monsef because I asked him about changing the test pipes from a resonated to a non-resonated, if it might, if it would make a huge difference on the tune. He told me to just do a full throttle data logging for him, and he would take a look at it. So it definitely feels a little bit quicker and a little bit more throttle response. Sounds pretty good. I'm liking how it's sounding. Feels pretty good. So far so good. I'm pretty happy. So there you have it. It sounds, I'm happy. I'm definitely happy. Finally, hopefully no more issues, and I can enjoy the car as much as I can. But once again, aftermarket, you never know. But those C1 downpipes, definitely a big thumbs up. I so far recommend them, and it's brought the car to life. It just gave it a different feel, different throttle response, smoothness, just everything. It's just so much better sound. I think next I'm gonna go back to dyno comp and get in after dyno, after the tune. So we'll see what happens. I think that'll be next, and then after that I'm definitely gonna get rid of these mufflers because they're that rattling, buzzing sound. It's just freaking killing me. Car feels good, sounds good, it's pretty fast, and just to hear that, it just, I don't know, it just doesn't sound like a proper high horsepower tuned car. So it's just for me, because it's bugging me, and I just want it to sound good. So keep an eye out for my next video. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, and if you like this video, please give me a like, and I'll try to keep the content coming. So thanks again for watching. Till next time.